Hello and welcome back to XCom Enemy Within. I'm Turbo and we are continuing our playthrough on Ironman Impossible. We are facing abductions after unfortunately having to not take on the important mission because we had both our able troopers at the infirmary and they were only one day from getting healthy again, and that was just unlucky. We do have a new medal available though, and we will take the wheel bonus because we have many different nationalities. And for taking the best advantage from that medal, we need to know who is the one who will need the will boost the most. And it would appear that the trooper that would best benefit from this would be a wolf. So let's let him have this one. And so then we are ready with this. But I would like to get some shivs that we can use later on. If we need to train up new rookies or do something else that we require just a little backup for, then shivs are gonna be very useful because they are expendable. At this time they only cost 33 credits each, and this is also the time when we start using more vests and some medkits as well. I would like to be able to get more experience also. Now that most of our troops are not yet on high level, we should be able to benefit quite a lot from the wheel bonuses that we get. And the XP bonuses we will take right now. So that's gonna be 25% more experience gained from each killed alien. And that's gonna be useful for sure. Okay. Tactical rigging only costs 100 because we have the Asian base bonuses. Still we don't have that much credits at our disposal, but at least we can raise some money by selling few of our assets, because I have no doubt that we will be getting more of the ones that we are selling right now in the future. Okay, and this will be enough for us to get tactical rigging going on, and that will really help us. I want to do all these projects as soon as possible because
the foundry is already warmed up. I'll make sure to notify you as soon as production is finished.
Thank you, because now that we are in Asia, it makes more sense to me that we try to benefit from the Asian bonuses as much as we can in the early phases of the game. And that means also that we can upgrade our shivs and mechs in the future more effectively. Although this approach means that we will need all the credits that we can get, and for that reason we will be choosing Egypt as our next fighting location. Okay, we have 3 supports and 2 heavies. This looks kind of funny to me right now, but that is what we have available, although we should have also our sniper, and she is still not at corporal rank, so that means still no squad sight, so we will protect her with a vest because we will have to keep her a little bit closer to the action than would normally be the case. So since we don't have any assaults, then I guess all that we can do is try to level up the troopers that we have right now, at least they are going to be useful in the future. I do think that we will have to do something so that we can get at least 2 assault troopers. We will also have to think about who it is that we will convert to a mech trooper.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Panic is spreading throughout a major city as the aliens move through the streets. We have to get a handle on this situation.
Okay, we are facing an abduction mission in Egypt, and these can be pretty challenging if you get a map that is not ideal, and then you get some bad spawns. At least now we have as good a team as possible at this moment in time. 2 heavies with the rockets should be very useful.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike team is touching down now. Standing by for your orders.
Roger, Big Sky. Reading you 5 by 5. Strike 1 has the green light for deployment.
Moving out.
Okay, so I think we will first want to check what is inside this building. Outside there are many cover opportunities, but those same locations also have many flanking opportunities for the enemy, so at the beginning I think I will feel the safest if we go inside this building.
On observation. Hey, guardia. Eyes peeled, Roger. I've got eyes on.
And I believe we are hearing floaters somewhere near
Heading there
us.
now.
Well, at least this room should be empty, so we will have a safe way to enter the building
Moving to position.
from here. I am gonna be careful about not getting very close to the window though, because in my experience that is one place where we can
Heading to that
often
location.
end up activating aliens.
Roger that. Yep, scanning.
That is something I wish to control as much as possible. Okay, meld in there and also meld in the direction that we will be proceeding in. Ah, here we can actually see the container rotating, and it is tempting, although I think that the meld being so close, it might just be that there's not gonna be too many turns left to actually get there. So in case we find any aliens inside this room, this next room here, then that will possibly be a challenge when it comes to actually acquiring the meld that we can see right next to us.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Okay. Well, the good thing is that we haven't activated any aliens yet, so that has allowed us to get every troop into a useful position for breaching this next room.
Tout de suite. Scanning.
Yeah, we are hearing
Out there.
some unfamiliar alien sounds. Okay, yeah, so we have thin men here. We have thin men here, and I guess that's what was making those unfamiliar sounds. Yeah, I guess this is the first time we are actually facing thin men on this playthrough. Ah, but we are extremely lucky in that we are able to hit all 3 of these guys with 1 rocket. So then that means that we have also other options, which we will take, of course, because we know that we have the rocket backup. There is a small risk always that we might actually miss the rocket, but right now we actually have 2 rockets at our disposal here. Although of course not after we have taken shots from Wallis here. Yeah, we hit what, but we did not kill, so... I guess it wasn't very likely to begin with. So I think rocket will do just fine. Let's just hope that we don't miss this shot.
Eat this.
Yeah, well, I guess they will if you hit a... Okay, so... We were lucky in how the Thin Men took position. But now then we have a wall in the... We have a hole in the wall here, which... might possibly mean that there may be aliens coming in through there. Especially if they are the flying kind that can fly in through holes in the ceiling. And we are hearing floaters, that's for sure. Okay, now then this meld should be secured. Okay, that's good. We have been extremely unlucky with our hunt for meld so far, so it's... I feel almost like it's a small victory whenever we actually manage to get any meld, so I'm happy that we did get that particular meld, but we are gonna need a whole lot more of it in the future, and I guess if we continue to be as unlucky in the future with the meld, then we have to employ some new strategies how to be able to get it more easily. Okay, so this is interesting. I guess we just got a glimpse of a pack of 3 floaters through the little window in the door, I guess. And indeed there is a hole in the upper wall there, which means that it is one possible point of entry for our flying enemies. So, since we know that there are going to be floaters coming in, I guess it is better for us to try to find such a position that we can face those things as easily as possible.
On my way.
And even though we might be out of cover for a little while, then the possibility of taking overwatch shots is always very tempting. And here you can see the extra 3 movement of the support really coming in handy, because the heavy wasn't able to reach the cover position here, but the support was. Unfortunately, the supports don't have many offensive abilities, so they are a little bit of a liability in the early game when you have no good weapons, but then again you have to have them because that allows you to heal and stabilize your wounded troopers.
Location confirmed.
I am expecting the floaters will just
Scanning.
float in
Aye, aye.
soon enough, so we might as well prepare for it. Okay, we are hearing something.
Shh, you hear that?
Yeah, but still no contact. I guess we actually did not even activate those floaters that we just briefly saw through the window. The little window in this door here. So I wonder if that's the case. The floaters might actually not yet know of our existence
Headed
here.
there now.
Okay, there's no cover here, interestingly. But if there are no active aliens either, then it should be relatively safe.
Scanning. I feel, Commander.
Okay, so where are those floaters? We'll want to get as good positions as possible, of course.
On my way.
And what? Yep.
Shot. Enemies
No,
rolling
they
up.
are active. And I'm not entirely sure that this was the ideal location for Oren right now. We are able to take a shot from here, but we also have 3 floaters that we need to deal with, so I'm trying to wonder what would be such a move that we can keep everybody as safe as possible. Floaters are so close that it's not too difficult for them to flank our troopers, and now actually our sniper is in line of sight of this one guy next to the window, and that was not what I intended. So now we are already at risk here, and we need to get Oren somewhere safer because she's actually completely flanked here right now. And that is obviously not ideal. Let's see if we can actually see something in here, and this should provide ample cover, because the aliens are not going to be able to reach the other door in one move. So then, how do we deal with the floaters? It'd be nice to gain some flanking advantage. That would be very useful indeed. But by not opening... Okay. That is 3 more floaters activating right there, and this does look a little bit worrying. And apparently one of the other ones... Oh yeah, well they are...
Based on its profile, I'd say the alien
they are getting
developed this
aggressive
with the intention of
for
tracking
sure, and
isolating single targets.
now we have 6
It appears that
floaters
there's a
and
sophisticated
we have
evasion
2
system as well.
seekers.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles.
Yeah, perhaps we should. Yeah, you know, the comments are sometimes pretty humorous. Okay, now we are facing a pretty tough situation. Honestly, this is not very good. We are flanked from behind, and on the other side we have 5 floaters flying around, and we have 2 seekers as well, so... Fortunately, we were at least able to deal with those thin men first, because if they were still here, then that would be a complete disaster. But honestly, what we are facing right now is not far from. Okay, we can get a rocket here. I don't think there's good chance that our other troopers will be able to reach this guy, so we will just try to remove him right away. And let's yeah, now he's without cover, so that should make things easier. But we are seen by 4 or 5 floaters where we stand right now. And we have limited options for rockets as well. We could get 2 of these ones, but not 3 apparently. So that is also a dangerous proposition, because now when you are seen by 5 enemies, then I will not trust one piece of full cover all that much. So we need to do something here immediately. We need to reduce the number of these aliens right away, because we are gonna be facing 7 aliens simultaneously unless we can kill some of these guys, like right now. So I guess there's no safe way of dealing with the situation. Let's do the rocket and hope that we at least get those 2. Yeah, okay, so now we are down to 3 floaters and 2 seekers. It's still gonna be Oh yeah, and then of course also the one back there who is still wounded. That is something to consider as well. Only 69 to hit. That is not huge. That is not huge. Do we have any choice? Oh no, we missed it.
Missed the
And
target.
then we have this guy here who will definitely take shots at us unless we somehow prevent it. So now we have only
Back off.
2 troopers left who can take action. So at least Shosanna has a great shot, but we are lucky that he did do 2 damage because hitting with only 1 damage right there would have quite possibly killed Shosanna right away. Okay, so we are having bad luck in the numbers of our enemies right now, but we are also having good luck in that we are surviving. Oh, but so much for that. So much for that. Well, when you have 3 floaters flying around and they can flank you, then that is risky business. Wallace is dead. And to make matters worse, Oren is being strangled where the others cannot reach her. So things are starting to look very, very challenging. And we have no assaults with run and gun here, not even one. The thing I'm most concerned about right now is how can we save Oren. That's already 2 turns of strangulation. She's not gonna hold on indefinitely, that's for sure. And the other floaters, they are moving in and they are
A little help over here, please.
they are being really difficult. Ouch. Okay, so that other seeker is now also here, and it took a shot. Interestingly, strangulation might actually have been more dangerous for us right now, because now we have still all remaining troopers able to take shots, and I think that's gonna be better for us. But now Esmeralda will need to be out in the open in order to hit this Seeker, which was the thing we had to do. But now the Seeker is not dead because we didn't get the critical hit, and it's only 52 from... Oh, but that's not it. Oh, Oren is such a tough lady. She was able to finish the Seeker even though she was still catching breath. But now we are suppressed and we are facing a Seeker right at our face here. So we are also flanked at the same time, so things are not looking good. What is going to happen to Broomhilda? I have a bad feeling about this. The only thing she can really do is to try to take down one of the aliens. Oh, that's real nice. That's really nice. She was able to crit the Seeker, and that helps us a lot. Oh, but here we go. Oh, you know, Villalobos is down and Oren is panicking, and things are escalating real bad. Like, how are we gonna rescue these troopers now? Broomhilda is without ammo.
Heading out.
And there's not much you can do without ammo, that's for sure. How do we deal with this situation now? I guess Oren is done for. She is here facing 2 floaters right away, and we can't even get smoke to protect her. Things are looking grim. So I guess
It's killing time.
all the luck that we can have is if the floaters,
Yep.
for some reason, they decide, okay, what is this guy doing? Wow, where did they go? Oh my.
That was
Oh
close.
well, it was very close indeed. Oh my, well, this is just incredible. Somehow Oren managed to survive, but she is still facing two floaters right next to her. And we simply can't seem to get any shots from inside the building where all the other troops are. So how do we possibly save Oren here? How do we possibly save her?
Time to motor.
We will hope there's no overwatch, and that is lucky. And then we have to guard that position really hard.
Got it covered. On observation.
Let's see. Yeah.
They're backing up. Advance.
So the turn when Oren was panicking and the floaters did not hit, that was like the most lucky thing that has happened during this entire playthrough.
Got it.
Now we have to try to find cover where we can
10
guard on Overwatch for the floaters coming in, because I think that they will be coming in. Like, that's not a question of if,
Come get some.
it's a question of when that's gonna happen. We saw, yeah, and that is Villalobos dead. She was the support, and I believe she was carrying.
Moving to Overwatch.
She was carrying the
Commander.
medkit, I believe. That could have saved her life. So that is irony for you.
Vous avez entendu?
So we are in grave danger and we have lost.
Roger that.
Two.
Commander.
Oren is wounded and somehow barely survived the floater assault. Okay, here we have one. Can we hit him? Oh yeah, that's good. That's genuinely good, because now at least the floater is wounded. Can we hit the other ones? Can we hit the other ones? Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, that feels so good. That is an exceptional piece of good luck right there. Oh, I'm so happy. You know, Shosanna is showing great promise here. Okay, missed that one. Are we gonna make this one?
That is not-
Oh, wow.
Je confirme.
Wow, Shosanna is just incredible with that rifle. Like, that is unbelievable. 2 floaters in a row on Overwatch without any Overwatch perks. That is genuinely good.
Affirmative.
But at this moment I have completely lost count how many
Heading out.
enemies are we facing, how many are left.
Overwatch.
I know that we only have 3 troopers left, and I'm not gonna take any more risks if I can help it at all. Where is the remaining? Okay, I guess he's there. But where did he shoot from? Since we don't see him at all.
There now.
We don't see him at all, so where is he?
All right.
So far our luck has not run out, because Brumhilda has been
Got it. Move.
shot at twice, and although she is in full cover, we all know that is no guarantee of safety. So what I'm wondering is, how can that floater shoot at us while we don't gain vision? That is the question. But now he will not be able to see Brumhilda anymore, so I guess he will have to come up with a new plan. Let's see what the floater decides to
Roger
do.
that. Scanning. Come get some.
We are hearing, but we are not
I don't
seeing.
think we're alone out here.
So we know only the general direction, but
On Overwatch.
could he be
Standing.
trying to sneak
Okay, je surveille la zone.
back? Okay, here he is. Now we can see him. What is he doing? Oh, how interesting. How interesting that he chose to Overwatch. That is very interesting. Let's see if we could land this shot at 65. Oh, yeah. You know, Shosanna is an
Everything by the
absolute
numbers.
star. That is a fact. But you know what? We need to have some good luck for a change. We need to have all those shots from Shosanna right there, because we lost 2 troopers once again.
Such a shame. Perhaps we can improve our equipment somehow, so this doesn't happen again.
I sincerely hope so. But we do get some promotions here. It is so bad that we got 2 troopers dead, but what we do get now is we do get squad sites at last. And boy, did Shosanna earn that promotion. Did she ever. And we are even gonna have a Captain Heavy. And we will pick Danger Zone here, because that will allow us to hit more targets with our rockets, which will mostly be very useful indeed. But Oren is gonna be wounded for 9 days, and that, I believe, that will hurt us. Okay, we did get some melt, and we did get some corpses that we can sell or research, so that's good, but we lost 2 operatives, and like
We will be in
we
touch,
had not
Commander.
lost enough before. That's just very
Commander,
unfortunate.
we're in desperate need of additional troops. If we don't start recruiting new soldiers through the barracks soon, we're not going to win this fight.
You know, I actually agree. We only have just enough troopers to fill the 5 spots on our ground squad. But you know what, we do have a captain now that allows us to upgrade our ground squad troop number to 6, so we will get more troopers in, but we need to hire them first though. So that is one thing we need to consider. Yes, we are gonna need new rookies, and we need to hope that we can finally promote somebody up to assault. And yeah, but this is the list. 5 troopers down, 5 troopers gone for good, and we don't have good replacements for all of those either. So let's see about the medals though. At least we can give some protection to the ones who are surviving. Yeah, and Shosanna definitely has deserved all the decoration that we can provide. Like, she single-handedly took care of the 3 remaining floaters back there, and that was just huge. Broomhilda, you are our hope as well on the support front. Okay, we already have 3 of these defenders medals, and I am gonna want to save some of these for our future mechs, but since we already have 3, I don't think we're gonna be building 3 mechs, so we will give this to Oren so we can heal her up more efficiently in the future. This has been a tough road for us, and we are getting panic everywhere, basically. Okay, a power facility. This is gonna be useful. We will definitely need more power for any future facilities. And we are gonna have to also get an uplink done in time for when the next month is due. That's 14 days. That is 14 days, and well, that's in time, but I would like to get more satellites though. I would like to get more satellites. There's all kinds of things coming up. We are getting Shiv, we are getting tactical rigging, we are getting satellites, and we have also progressed in our laser weapons research, which is gonna be very useful. But at this point I will try to raise some more money, because there is something that I feel is going to be very important for us to do regarding the future. And for that we are gonna need some more room as well. We are gonna try to improve our will a little bit, because that will help with the panic issues that we have been having. When things go bad, then it can really be a lifesaver if your troops do not panic. And we had panicking on the last mission, and it was not cheap. Okay, and this little guy here is gonna be so useful on some missions where you need something expendable that you can send to face the aliens when you are outnumbered, or you need to protect your new rookies, or whatever it is that you need protection for. Okay, so now we have 8 new troopers. Let's see about their skills. Okay, nothing special here, but this is good. We do have some here who show some real promise, but also lots of not so good rookies. But at least now we can fill our squad, and that is gonna be very useful. There's no doubt about that, that's for sure. Okay, scopes. And you only need money to build them, so it would be foolish not to do this. Although we need to find a few more credits in order to build them. But we can essentially double our money on those scopes here, so would be stupid not to take this chance. Okay, let's send the scopes to Mexico and let's cash in. And now then, yeah, healing twice as fast would be very nice indeed. So actually, let's go for that, because we don't want the woundings screwing up our plans in the future. Let's do it. Get to barracks and officer training school and go for the rapid recovery. Yeah, so that the woundings will not hurt us as much, because even when we do get some skilled troopers, then woundings can be genuinely hurtful nonetheless.
Commander, the Council is requesting your attention.
And we
Secure
are
transmission
facing
coming in now.
a Council mission. And it is gonna be Chang. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. And how better to start our following episode than by going to meet our friends in low places.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
At this point I would like to thank you once again for watching and have a good evening. Turbo out.